Okay, so a minibus full of nuns is travelling from Liverpool all the way across Europe to Rome to pay their respects to the Pope after he recently passed away. And as they're heading down the M6, they're all singing Kumbaya, my lord. And just as they get to the chorus, an Eddie Stobart van swerves across the central reservation, ploughs into the minibus and kills the nuns instantly. Next thing the nuns know, they're up in heaven and they're at the pearly gates, and St. Peter's there, and he says, "Sisters, please form an orderly queue. I've got a few questions to ask before you pass through into heaven." So all the sisters line up, and St. Peter calls the first nun forward, and Sister Anne walks up, and St. Peter says, "Listen, I've got a question to ask you, and I want you to answer it honestly. Have you ever touched a penis?" And Sister Anne, a bit embarrassed, looks around and says, "Yeah, I once touched one with my pinky finger." And St. Peter goes, "Okay, Sister Anne, thank you for being honest. But before you pass through, please wash your hand in the holy water to rid you of the sin, and then you may pass through the pearly gates." So Sister Anne goes and washes her hand and then passes through the gates into heaven. Next up is Sister Beverly. And St. Peter says, "Same question to you, Sister Beverly. Have you ever touched a penis?" And Sister Beverly says, "Yeah, I once held one in my left hand." And St. Peter rolls his eyes and says, "Okay, thank you for being honest, but please go and wash your left hand and then you may pass through the pearly gates into heaven." And just as he's watching Sister Beverly wash her hands, he hears a big commotion in the crowd and he sees Sister Caroline pushing her way to the front of the queue. And he goes, "Sister Caroline, what are you doing? There's no rush here. Why are you pushing in front of all the other nuns?" And Sister Caroline says, "I want to gargle that water before Sister Deirdre washes her arse in it."